everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
For DL Hughley and all them low vibration people that follow you, first and foremost, bro, you don't want to talk trash to me. You don't want to get into a personal debate or argue with me. You need to just stick to politics, bro. Quit being a softy because you cannot debate me and win whatsoever. But let's start with some personal things that I think you wouldn't want people to talk about with you. And I don't know why you saying stuff and you live in a glass house. You talking about my wife. How about let's talk about your wife who you cheated on? And let's talk about the fact that you're not even man enough to stand up and protect your daughter after another young man abused her. She told you about it and you didn't do nothing because you soft. You ain't a real man. And then you go and have a baby out of wedlock and you can't even be there for your son.
If you fail your son, he dies. Could literally get your son killed by not getting him ready for a world that won't see him that way. Like everybody tells you, put your hands on the wheel or stay away from this or don't do this. Black boys don't get that kind of hurt, and you know it.
But don't talk to me, a man who is here for my family. I take care of my kids. I take care of my mama who's black. I take care and support my nieces and nephews. I support my cousin in prison through Securities. I'm a real black man doing real stuff. Y'all fake and projecting. And then you want to talk about being me in law enforcement or the fact that I failed the team. Dude, I played college football. I didn't make it to the NFL. Good. I'm glad I don't have CTE. And I became a police officer because it's honorable to do that. You will never in your life put your life on the line for black people. You won't. You will talk. You'll be in the booth. You'll tell jokes about black people, but you ain't never going to put your life on the line for black people like I did. I had an honorable career. I was a PIO.
Wait. Do we have proof of Officer Tatum putting his life on the line for black people? Please. I don't think we got proof of that, but we're gonna take his word for it.
I was a field training officer. I teach new officers how to be officers. I was on the SWAT team. And because I'm a man of God, I understand when God is telling me I need to do something different. And I became a political commentary, and I'm more successful than you are. And you've been doing it since I was a kid. And now look at you. You need to hang it up, passing out on stage as a failed comedian. I got you. And then you want to go personal about Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk was a good dude. You only shed tears for people who are good men. And I thought about his children. That's what made me choke up and cry because he was a good guy. Y'all out here crying for George Floyd, who was a crackhead, robbing black women at gunpoint and all that. You are lame for what y'all shed tears over. And then let's move to the Nolan Wells case. How much effort have you put in the Nolan Wells case? Who have you interviewed?
All right, let's talk about this before we get too far in this. Ain't nobody worried about no damn George Floyd. Man, what is you talking about? And see, the thing is, he used the same scare tactics as white people. They're like, George Floyd was a crackhead. We don't care. He still didn't deserve to die. Just because he a crackhead don't mean you sit your knee on somebody's neck and kill somebody. Stupid. You dumb, nigga. That's why I be talking about it. Like, I don't care what the injustice is. Listen, if you white and somebody put their knee on your neck and you don't deserve to die, we should stand up for that too. Like you ain't gotta be that smart. You don't gotta be that smart to stand up for what's right. That's how you get stuff done. But I'm not gonna focus too much on George Floyd because I really don't give a damn about George Floyd. Like who cares? Who really cares? Y'all don't. Nobody really cares. Not white people, not black people. All we saw was an injustice. That shit is gone and done with. But Brandon Tatum. Listen, man. This guy, man, I'm gonna tell you what. If The thing is, he got all the smoke for black people. He got all the smoke for black people because he don't like us, and I'm fine with that. I really don't care. I don't care if he like us or not. I don't care, cause I still have my best friend is white. I could call my best friend right now, and he white than a mother. He yell at his mama white. He cuss out his mama white. First time I heard him cuss out his mama, I was like, man, what the hell is wrong with you? He was like, this is normal. I said normal. I didn't call him, But for real, my friend white. My other friend, he Abercrombie and Fitch white. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm telling y'all is, man, this dude, he don't represent the black community. He don't have a black voice. He said he take care of his black mama. His black mama be like, boy, you better not say my name online. His cousins be like, boy, you better not say my name online. Don't bring them people over here. Cause guess what? We're gonna start asking your cousins questions. Man, what's wrong with this nigga? What's wrong with him? They're gonna be like, man, what he do on YouTube, man, that's his own thing. I ain't got nothing to do with that. What he do on YouTube, that's his thing, man. I don't care. Cause for real, don't nobody care. Man, I was talking to I told y'all I got a white friend I work with. We talk about police officers because he's a police officer, right? In the real world. And I'll be telling him, I'll be like, man, the black police in the suburbs of Oklahoma City, this is weird. They weak. But man, I don't do nothing to them. What I'm gonna do to them? But when I was younger, man, I seen one of the police officers in the barbershop. I said, bro, you was real tough with that suit on, but you looking weak in the mug, because I seen that same police officer get beat up by a white guy. He let the white guy beat him up in the street, and he was an 18-year-old. The white guy was a 17 to 18-year-old. And then when it come to dealing with black dudes, he be tough. Oh, I could do this. And he got big muscles. He got big muscles. Shirt be extra tight. Man, this fool, I seen him in the barbershop. I was like, bro, you ain't tough. Cause I seen you get whooped. And then I'm not finna make him look bad. Well, I did make him look bad, but I'm not finna start no drama with him, because I can have a conversation with people. Y'all just don't know. Man, I told this fool, I said, man, you got beat up by that white guy, and you talk all this noise to black dudes. Every time you pull over a black person, you be tripping with them. Every time we see you pull up to a party, because remember, I'm 17, 18, 19, around that age. I don't remember. I said, every time you pull up to a party, you got all this funk for the black dudes, for the black people at the party. But as soon as a white dude handle you, you didn't know what to do. Because I watched it. And that opened up a lot of stuff for, the people out there. Because they was like, man, damn, we thought he was cool. Hell no, he ain't cool. That's Brandon Tatum. Brandon Tatum will get his ass whooped by a white dude. But if he had to fight a black dude, he'll shoot him.
Have you tried to get to the bottom of what happened? Did you travel to Horn Island? Did you travel to Mississippi? Not one time, bro. You were in a booth somewhere crying about white people all day. You need to check yourself before you wreck yourself. Don't talk to a boss and get on there and try to let your low information or low energy people that support you hype you up, bro. You are washed up. You will never debate me because you're unprepared. You're all emotions And that stuff does not work anymore. People are sick of y'all fake woke black people running around trying to say I hate black people because I'm willing to hold black people accountable in ways that you are not. Ask any black person that I know, all the black people in the comment section that support me, we know what it is. Y'all are bums. Y'all.
You hear that? You hear that? You hear that? He said D.L. Hughley, who's had a successful career on many levels, from TV shows, radio. Brandon Tatum wasn't successful as a police officer, wasn't successful as a football player, wasn't successful as just himself, but he gets on YouTube, talks about black people. Now all of a sudden he's a boss. Man, y'all gotta stop this shit, man. Listen, I love YouTube, man, but I ain't gonna never be like, yeah, you is not a boss. Cause as soon as YouTube be like, all right, we don't want to hear no race bait and stuff, they can take your ass out and you won't have nothing else to say. Your videos won't be monetized. Cause YouTube that's your boss. You're not a boss. YouTube is your boss. YouTube is my boss. What am I talking about? Like, what are we talking about? You're not no boss. You ain't build no platform. YouTube been the platform. All you do is race bait. All Brandon Tatum does is race bait. He is the original race ambulance. As soon as a black and white situation come, Brandon Tatum, he'll be there before the ambulance be there. He the race bait ambulance. Oh, how can I get a today?
Are emotional bums complaining about white people every single day of your life, and allegedly you got $10 million net worth, and you still talking about it's hard and crying because you ain't able to prepare your kids for this. Man, shut your sorry self up. And this is my challenge to you, because I don't believe in violence or nothing like that, unless I have to. But for you, how about you debate me then, since you talking tough? Since I don't know the black community, debate me about.
Brandon Tatum has lost every debate he's been in, bro. He lost to Nancy Grace. Nancy Grace owned Tatum. He tried to overtalk the other prosecutor. He had all that smoke for the black prosecutor, but didn't have nothing for Nancy Grace owned. Now you want to debate D.L. Hughley? Like, what the fuck? Debate you about what? So you can sit there and overtalk and sit. Listen, man. We're going to get to this. This Nolan Wells case is no longer about Nolan Wells. It's about Brandon Tatum. If y'all don't recognize that, this is about furthering Tatum's career. And I get it. Hey, he don't want the truth. He want to support them white man. Let me do my dance. Did the white man dance? I want to do the white man dance. I want to do the white man dance. I want to do the white. That's Brandon Tatum. That's Brandon Tatum doing the white man dance. I want to do the white man dance. Man, shout out to all my white friends out there. I love y'all, man. All my MAGA supporters. We're going to get MAGA Mike back on here for y'all, too.
Talk about all the things that have been spread. There is this officer, I hate mentioning his name, a former officer who is a far right wing, who's been doing the interviews and has been saying, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not even going to comment on Brandon Tatum. No.
Time out. Do you guys find that kind of suspicious or interesting that Don Lemon said, I'm not going to mention his name? Fair enough. If you don't want to give a person publicity, if you don't believe they're legitimate, you won't say the person's name. He said, I'm not going to say his name is this officer, right? Then mom gets on, and you would think she would say, I'm not talking about that dude. He's irrelevant. He's not worth my time. I'm not talking about this guy you talking about either. Why would she say Brand?
All right, see what I told y'all? He is trying to take the actual situation of Nolan Wells dying away from a kid actually died. And he's saying, "Oh, she want to mention my name." Y'all, Don Lemon didn't want to mention my name, but the mama of Nolan Wells wanted to. Man, shut the. Hey, and guess what? DL, somebody said, let me see. Let's read the chat. DL Hughley does the white man dance for Democrats. DL Hughley do the dance. DL Hughley do the dance. Hey, it's okay. DL Hughley don't do the dance for the white man, but whatever. I get it. I get it. All right, so point. Let's make a point. You know what it's like to be black in America? All right. This is what it's like to be black in America. All right. If you talk proper, you talk what? White. They be like, "Oh, you talk white." But when black people talking in a you get a bunch of black people talking in a video and they saying a bunch of slang and whatever dialect from wherever area they're from, like they're from New Orleans, New York City, or Texas or the Bay Area, they be like, I don't understand what they talking about, what they saying. That ain't black people saying that. That's white people saying that. So that's what it's like being black in America. We always trying to be understood, and then whenever you do something good, it's like, oh, you trying to be white. Trying to be white. So Brandon Tatum, for example. Hey, Brandon Tatum wants to do the correct thing. He wants to seek truth and justice, right? He wants to seek truth and justice. And I'm all for that. I'm all for somebody seeking truth and justice. If those kids did not have anything to do with Nolan Wells dying, I want the truth. I want them to be exonerated. I don't want nobody to say nothing bad about them, right? They didn't do it. But Brandon Tatum gonna take it a step further. Oh, the mama lying. The lawyer's not credible. He's trying to downplay everything about this man. So when his death, so that man Nolan Wells, his death will go as just an accident. He's downplaying the mom, he's downplaying the lawyers, he's downplaying the supporters, he's downplaying the media, he's downplaying everybody just so he could say, just to the point when Nolan Wells, whenever happens to Nolan Wells, just goes away. As long as he get them white boys off. That's all he want. He don't want the truth. He just want him. I fought the good fight, Massa. Massa, did you see me shoot them boys down? Show them the gun line, boss. That is the gun line.
You got us the gun line.
Tell him about the gun line, boss.
Tell about the gun line, boss.
The gun line.
Tell about the gun line, boss. Officer Tatum about to show up with the gun line, boss. Show him the gun line, boss.
Tatum. She put my full name out there. And in my personal opinion, she want people who hate me to come out and know who I am and search me and do all that other stuff, but refuse to address specific things that they're saying, that I'm saying. And they have never addressed some of the things that the boys have said. You have not heard them address the phone thing. You have not addressed them because
I'm not a racist. I got white friends. What you talking about? Want me to call my white friend? I'm gonna call my white friend. I'm gonna call my white friend just to show y'all I'm not a racist.
Warren said that he told Nolan's mother that he had the cell phone. They have not said that he lied about it. They won't even talk about it. It came up on Chris Cuomo, and you guys will see that shortly. It came up on Chris Cuomo, and they pivoted. They didn't even address what Cuomo said. They just pivoted to something else.
Talk about all the things that have been spread. There is this officer, I hate mentioning his name, a former officer who is a far right wing, who's been doing the interviews and has been saying, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not even going to comment on Brandon Tatum. No.
Time out. Do you guys find that kind of suspicious or interesting that Don Lemon said, I'm not going to mention his name? Fair enough. If you don't want to give a person, this is breaking news, and I'm really hopeful that more of these boys who've been accused unjustifiably start suing y'all off. Bart was allegedly, people are leaking this and saying that Bart was dating Katie, and then he killed Nolan over Katie. And they ain't got no evidence that this happened. None.
I haven't heard that. I haven't heard anything about Bart killing Nolan over Katie, but that's some great, I mean, see, you know my thing is all the speculation. I haven't heard that. Who said Bart killed Nolan over Katie? Where is he getting this news from? TikTok? He said Don Lemon ain't a journalist, so he gonna go to TikTok and get all his information. But this is y'all guy. Come on, man. He gets all his information from TikTok, except for the interviews. He got the interviews straight from the source, and guess what? Hey, man, listen. As a 7-time felon, if an officer come to interview me about anything, I'm gonna be like Woody on the stands. Y'all know Woody? Y'all know Woody? If y'all don't know Woody, I'm gonna show y'all Woody.
None. They haven't. Katie didn't say it. They haven't talked to Bart. They don't even got a photo of Katie and Bart together. It don't exist. But y'all doing the same thing that y'all claim people used to do to black folks back in the day, lynching them with no evidence. And y'all doing the same thing to these boys.
Here with another update in the Nolan Wells case. A friend of Nolan Wells is lawyering up amid a wave of online speculation, denying a viral photo showing him with a woman some social media users are attempting to link to Nolan's death.
Hey, hold up. What up, man? Hey, bro. I'm good. Man, I'm on live right now, and I'm talking about some shit. But I was telling them, they keep calling me racist. I keep telling them my best friend is white.
Oh, man.
Hold on. That's my, hey, man. Tell him, man.
Yeah, he ain't no racist. That's my boy, man.
We go back.
Brother for 20 years.
Yeah. Hey, man, from when we was out here in the streets for real. So everybody be like, "Oh, you just on YouTube, man." We was in the streets, fool. What you talking about? Hey, they crazy. I be trying to tell they try to say I'm racist. You're racist. No, I'm not. I'm just calling out black people who be doing fuck shit. In the name of they want to save their white counterparts. I saved my brother. I will save this guy over everybody. Y'all don't understand. I will save this guy over anybody. But not because he white, because he a cool person. Y'all gotta understand. That's where we at. Hey man, love you, man. Thank you for calling in. Hey, yeah. I'm gonna hit you up tomorrow because we got it. But I was in the zone, so I had to get you on here. Yeah, big love. All right, love, man. Boy, I told y'all, man, y'all better quit playing with me. Y'all thought I was playing when I said I got real. That's my best friend forever. Like, y'all playing. Boy. Anyway, but we was in the streets for real. This Officer Tatum, he don't got no real white friends.
Attorney Russell Latino says the old high school photo does show Bart Edmondson Jr. with a young woman, but insists she is not Katie McCormick, a woman some online have attempted to romantically link to both Bart and Nolan Wells. Russell Latino says Bart never dated Katie and didn't even know who she was before Nolan's death. The attorney also flatly denies the claim that Bart Nolan or contributed to his death in any way. The attorney continues on to say Bart helped a boat in distress and has fully cooperated with investigators, providing access to his boat, GPS, and phone. Bart now plans to sue people, spreading what the family calls wholly fabricated claims. Attorney Russell also says Bart received a credible death threat yesterday because of the made-up speculation.
When you're looking at Nolan Wells' case, take race out of it. Take race out of it. Just observe what is happening to young men. One young man is dead. Other young men, in my opinion, are being accused of stuff that they did not do. At least there's no evidence of them doing. Why is it okay that we treat these young men like this?
It's not okay. But guess what? I'm not putting race in it. I'm not putting race in it. I don't care what Ben Crump, I don't care what Al Sharpton, I don't care what anybody else doing. But I guess those are the people that matter. So let's take race out of it. Okay, we've already moved on from race. What happened to Nolan Wells? Can we get to that? Where's the girl Katie? They said Nolan's friend said he left with Katie. Okay, Katie, if he left with you, then what happened? Katie can say, oh, we got separated at this point. You know? Bam. Okay. You got separated from Katie at this point. Then what happened? Who did he get separated with? I don't know. Was he at a party? Was anybody drinking? Was there anybody tripping? Where'd the Bart guy come into play? So you got to start asking these questions. Let's take race out of it and let's start doing real investigative work. See, Brandon Tatum, he's only trying to say, I'm going to save all the white men in this battle. I don't care how many black people go down, but I guarantee you ain't no white man getting locked up for this.
They done got this boy getting death threats. I heard that Trayston, the young man I interviewed, people are refusing him service. He did nothing but be Nolan's friend and do an interview to help people understand the context of what happened so they can get to the bottom of Nolan's death. And they don't want to serve in places. The body size, the look, the facial dynamics, the age, it just looks different. Now, I think this is a picture that was older with Bart and this young lady, but I don't think in 5 years or 2 years or 3 years you turn from that girl to this girl. But before you put
He said, I don't think in 5 years you turn from that girl to this girl. Bruh, my daughter from 6th grade to 9th grade, she a whole woman, dog. She a whole woman. I'm ready. Man, she was on the phone. She was on the phone with a guy the other day, and I was like, who you on the phone with? She's like, this is my cousin Gabriel. He was like, yeah, this is Gabriel. This is Gabriel. It really was Gabriel. But I was like, she's a whole woman. So you telling me from this one picture in probably looks about 7th, 8th grade to a picture that could be 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. It don't matter what grade he is. These women, they become women early. He trying to defend. Oh, she looks like she's in elementary school, and now she looks like she's a grown woman. These pictures could have been when she was in 3rd grade. Does that look like 3rd grade to you? I do whatever you want me to say, massa. That's what Brandon Tatum wants you to do. She look like she in 3rd grade right here, and right here she looked like she a woman. So Katie and the guy Bart, they had nothing to do with this. Shut up, man. Shut up. This picture look 2 years old at the oldest.
Put that on the internet. How about you test that? This is breaking news, and you sorry Neanderthals that let this woman talk so much trash about me and get away with calling me a coon and sellout and all this other stuff because she white and you agree with her. Mister, I stand up for my people, and you let this white girl talk crazy about black people. Oh, the ones that you don't like. Now she getting sued. I should sue her for the stuff she said about me. Just flat out lying. Roll the clip.
Got the first official lawsuit defamation contestant in the Nolan Wells lies and conspiracies that have been going on online. Russell Latino, the attorney that was retained by the family of Bart Edmonston Jr., announced yesterday they were going to be suing a bunch of folks that have been spreading lies and misinformation. Kimbra Lee, right here. Russ says, we served a cease and desist demand for correction and evidence preservation notice on social media influencer, comedian, rapper, and OnlyFans model Kimbra Lee, spelled Kymbra space Li. Today, in anticipation of filing a defamation lawsuit against her, I anticipate at least 2 more such notices going out by the end of the week. I just bought a new case of toner for my printer. And Kimbra's reaction to that is, suing me will only make me rich, baby. Do what you got to do. It will be a waste of your time and money, and it will not cost me a penny, but will give me so much publicity and public outrage, I might actually be able to afford a hamburger. What we have here is somebody who's never dealt with the legal system and doesn't understand that there are, in fact, consequences for your actions.
The actions are malicious. This tramp is online saying things that she know to be a lie.
Okay, this is a first. All right, I don't know how to attack this, but I'm gonna just tell you, I don't know how they go against Officer Tatum about this. He's attacking a white woman. I don't understand it. I'm like, damn, he getting at a white woman. Damn, that's a new. Every day I watch Ex-Officer Tatum. We're going to call him Ex-Officer Tatum. Ex-Officer Tatum. Every time I watch him, I find something new about him. I haven't watched him forever. I haven't watched him for I've only seen him for the past 3 weeks. 3 weeks. And I'm disgusted. But now he is going off on a white woman. She got to be a liberal. She has to be a liberal white woman. It has to be. There's no way. If she was a white conservative woman, boy, Brandon Tatum be like, oh, is this how much to turn this white only pie to pie?
Now we want some pie, okay? We are hungry, okay? We want Billy. We want some pie.
Let me take it. How much it gonna cost to turn one of them white only pies into pie?
How about I turn you?
How much it gonna cost to turn that white only pie? Oh, bruh. We gonna turn one of them white only pies to pies, okay?
I looked at some of her stuff and I'm like, you just made that up. You literally have evidence that this is a lie and you put it together anyway. She put a chart with these boys' names and faces on it. She got a whole concocted conspiracy of how they killed Nolan. That's not public. There's no evidence. There's no interviews, there's nothing that will lead her to believe that other than trying to be salacious. And my producer just said she got an OnlyFans account. Trailer fans. They got a new OnlyFans for trailer trash. They call them trailer fans. And nothing against my people in the trailer parks. I've been to the trailer park. Some of y'all got some clean trailers. Just because you're in the trailer park don't mean you got to be trailer trash. All right? But anyway, y'all know who I'm talking about.
I mean, I know some black people who live in trailers. You know, most of them are country folk. Most of them are country people. Like, people who live in the country, they would rather buy a trailer because you can just move it to where you want it and sit that mug exactly where you want it. And it's a big ass, them trailers be big as hell, okay? So let's not, but we know Officer Tatum. Officer Tatum, he doing his dance. He doing his dance. He was doing his dance for the wife. He was doing his dance.
So I hope she gets sued, and I hope these other people get sued. And I honestly hope that Benjamin Crump gets sued. I'm going to reserve my opinions on the family in totality right now because I believe that they're being manipulated by Benjamin Crump, that he has convinced them that this is the right way to go instead of them using their instincts and saying, how about we come together as a community to find out what happened to Nolan? Instead of it being like, we're going to not talk to this whole group of people that are reaching out, and then we're going to make up all these theories about what they did or did not do when we could have just talked to them. And we're going to push these theories. And as they get debunked, we're going to deny. And then we're going to file a lawsuit. And then we're going to do this that's going to take 6 months, 12 months to find, when we could have just talked to them at the beginning. It's shameful what I'm seeing happen.
It's a damn shame, man. It's a damn shame what we seeing, what's happening. Man, listen, we just gotta wait for the facts to come out. Let's stop trying to accuse everybody of what for murdering Nolan Wells. Like, it's not that it's serious, but it's not that serious to where we just dismiss all the facts. What Officer Tatum is doing, I see his heart. I see his heart, but I also see the foolery in what he's doing. And I see that the money's good in what he does. And I know, man, we can get blinded by money. We can get blinded by money. We see what, hey, listen. Before I started doing politics, listen to this. Listen to this, because I'm going to be real with y'all. Before I started doing politics, I said, man, I could approach this. I could be a conservative white man. I live in Oklahoma, bro. You couldn't tell me I wouldn't be a conservative black. I couldn't be a conservative black in Oklahoma. You couldn't say I'm not a conservative black in Oklahoma. There's no way you could be like, oh, he's lying. No. We got a lot of conservative black people in Oklahoma. What are you talking about? Okay? I could actually say that. I could say I'm a Trump supporter. And people be like, well, where are you from? I'm from Oklahoma. We have a lot of black Trump supporters in Oklahoma. And I was just gonna say, like, I could have came onto YouTube and act like I was one of them. But I'm not finna lie to my damn self about no stupid stuff. I'm not finna lie to myself about nothing stupid. I'm not finna. My mama wouldn't let me lie. My daddy won't let me lie. Myself won't let me lie. I'm not finna lie to myself. I can say, oh, the economy's doing good. The economy's doing good, right? Meanwhile, I'm paying $8 for a pound of ground beef. I can get I think a 16 piece of leg and thighs. 16 piece of leg and thighs from Church's Chicken for $17.99. $17.99. Now, I'm not saying that it's just over $1 a piece of chicken. I'm not saying that that's a bad deal. I'm saying, remember leg and thighs? You could get a leg and thigh for 89 cents. 89 cents. But hey, Oklahoma is the some people talk about Oklahoma. Let me tell you about Oklahoma, right? We're the worst in education. We're the worst in health. We rank in the top 10 of worst states to live in. And this is all because of Republicans. Republicans are so great, right? That Oklahoma, what a great. Oh, if you watch the news, they say, is this a great state or what? Yeah, it's a great state. It absolutely is a great state. But we the worst at everything, and Republicans run it. So when Brandon Tatum, if Brandon Tatum's ever be like, oh, well, Democrats do this and Democrats run their states to the ground and run they this and this. We got the worst education. We got I think we're 47th in education. And it's a Republican ran state. Come on, man. That's why people, y'all be putting too much life into being a Democrat and a Republican. And y'all don't even pay attention to damn, it don't matter if I'm a Democrat or Republican. If we at the bottom, we at the bottom. I guess it ain't got nothing to do with being a Republican. It got something to do with the school system, the education system. But whatever. But shout out to the states that's doing well though. Whether if your state is doing well, just put it in the comments. What's your what y'all rank as in education? What y'all rank in as far as health wise, like fat people? Like Oklahoma is fat as fuck, okay? And what y'all rank as teen pregnancy? Okay, let's talk about it. Let me know what y'all think about that in the comment section, okay?